Hey guys, Jim Bounds at Motorhome Rehab Ranch, and to continue on for our dash we build, this is called the Dash Donut. Kind of a long donut, right? But it surrounds your instrument cluster. Now, this thing, like I said, is made of steel, and it is hard metal, right? When you go, to cut a Mac dash out, it'll give you a template. You lay in here. And basically, if you had this out, you're going to leave the screw holes here and here, here, here. You just take your cutter and just go over it. Now, what I used, I cheated. I used a plasma cutter. But you just leave all these little tabs, but cut out as much as you can. You want to leave the wiper mount, these two screws here. That little bit there is more than enough to hold it. Just cut it all out. All right? Now, what have you got? You got a pea green dash donut with a couple of cracks in it, right? All right. Go get some body filler. And the cracks in it, you fill them. Get them flat. Sand them down, get them flat. If you get to an 80 grit finish, that's all you need. All across here. Sometimes the corners crack a little bit, okay? But just sand it down to 80 grit. Get a good bite surface for your vinyl, okay? Now, what we're going to do here is we want to vinyl cover this. Now, you can, in the early days in Classico, we would vinyl dye it. But the problem with shooting dye on it, wherever we fixed it, you could see it, right? So, here's how to cover with vinyl. Right, pay attention. Again, the best vinyl to use is a felt-backed vinyl with a stretch, and you'll see why in just a second. Right? Vinyl comes in 54-inch wide, and you buy it by length. Okay? Now, to cover this dash, you need a single piece. This is made of 3 pieces. You got 1, 2, and then 3. Okay? We're gonna cover this top dash. Now, we want to take a tape measure. We want to measure from this corner to that corner along here, like this. Okay? The number from here to here is 44 inches. Okay? Now, cut a piece of vinyl, 44 inches by, we're going to wrap this. You go here and around there, you want to go 10 inches. So you're going to get the first piece is going to be 44 inches by 10. And you want it rectangle, good rectangle. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to make this in 3 stages. Top stage, this stage, and then this stage. Okay? All right. Top stage is first, and you just cut the piece. Okay, you're using DAP, Weldwood, Landau top adhesive, right? And use a spray gun, Harbor Freight or whatever, cheap spray gun. All right. Pretend my faux gator's not on here, because I ain't pulling it off because I can't find it anymore. All right. You want to shoot your glue from here, in here, all the way to here, on this front piece, on the back piece here, and on this back piece here. Okay? So you're going to spray it. Spray, spray, and spray. Okay? Now, take your tape measure and measure the middle of the dash. Okay, that is 28 inches. So at 14 inches, right there at the curve, 14 inches over, right there. I'm going to take a Sharpie. You can see, you want to make a mark. Okay? All right. Take your vinyl, fold it in half. Then on the back side of the vinyl, make a mark. Okay? Now, Shoot the glue here, shoot it all there. Take the vinyl and shoot the glue on the vinyl. This is contact adhesive. The way contact adhesive works is you spray it on something, it tacks up. Spray it on something else, it tacks up, which will stick to whatever you're doing it to. And then when you put them together, when they contact, they stick each other. Okay? So, spray out this. You wait about until you touch it. When it's not wet feeling or sticky anymore, it's ready to go. Now you got about a 2 or 3 minute window before it tacks up and won't stick. Well, actually what it'll do, if you want to test fit it, you spray the glue on and wait 10 minutes. Put it on, it'll kind of stick, but it won't stick completely. You've got about a 3 to 5 minute work time on this glue. All right. Spray that, spray this. At the middle on your vinyl. You stick the middle right there. You take the edge of the vinyl and you go right across here, right down to there. You follow? The rest of the vinyl is going to be sticking out. But you want to stick it. This is a flat surface. You want to stick that edge all the way on here, right down to here. Okay? Then, with this stuck, you stretch it in this corner and you bend it around the corner. Bend it around the corner. Bend it around the corner. Then you take this part and pull, stretch, stretch, and stick. Stick, stick, stick. Stretch and stick. Come around the corner. Stick, stick, stick. Come on around here. Nice and straight. This line will be finished. It'll be pinned over to there, and the excess will be out here. You can see here, as it came around, you stick it. Spin it, curve it, bend over, stick it all the way around there. All right? Then you stand back and look at it. What have you got? You got this whole top piece covered. This looks really cool the way this bends over. You know, say, wow, how did you do that? It's actually a two-dimensional. Here is just flat. Then the stuff stretches, stretch right over that. Beautiful. All right. Now, you got to do this piece and this piece. Take a piece of vinyl, about 13 inches long, about 6 inches. Spray glue on it. Overlap. In other words, take the vinyl and fold it over where it makes that little edge right there. Okay? Reason we're doing this is because you can't come all the way around with it. The vinyl will start going up this way. You can stretch it square to right here. Then you're going to put another piece there. Brings it on around. So you're going to overlap that, then stick that down, bring it over in the corners. Bring it around. See here. Here it is right here. Came around, round. Here it's kind of tight, but if you've got stretchable vinyl, you can stretch it. This stuff was not. So it bunched up a little bit, but you'll never see it. Okay? All right. Now, when you get that one done, same thing over here. This side will be from the middle here, call it 27 inches. Curl this at the way it wants to be, spray glue on this, on the material, on here. You stick it all the way here, bend it over, stick it around, cut it. Bring it around here. See, this piece came loose. But see, that's under the dash bezel. I just wanted to cover that one little spot. So there you are. What you'll end up with is this. You're real pretty. And people's eyes go to this. They really don't see this lip here and this overlap here. So as long as you make it a nice, clean overlap in the corner, right in the corner like that, you won't see it. And it'll be real tight. See, it's real tight right there. But the dash bezel will fit on there, and the thickness of the dash bezel will cover that. Yeah. All right. So now the dash is covered. should be cut out first, of course, because if you cover it and then you have to cut the Mac Dash out. If you're using a plasma cutter, it'll spit up and spit sparks out and it'll mess it up. The first thing is to cut it. If you have to go back and fit it, okay, that's fine. We're in no hurry. Remember, you got loose clothes on. You know, take your time, make sure it fits. You know, measure twice, cut once, kind of thing. So you cover this, you cover here, and you cover here. All right. You may waste a little bit of material, but that's okay. Because if you start stretching it and you got it all bundled up in one spot, if you stretch it out even, it'll all flow because it'll stretch a little bit. If you do get it bunched up, you can just pull it off, make another one. Yeah. It took a couple of times, you know. I'm not an upholsterer by any means. Can't stitch. I can glue. Yeah. All right. Well, look, I hope this helps you a little bit. If you are going to leave your dash, your original dash knot, that's fine. You can cover this and put that original bezel right over here, and it'll look just beautiful. Did many, many, many of them like that. Okay. If you're going to do a Mac dash, you cut it out, then you cover it, and then we'll go put it back in. All right. At the bottom of this video, there'll be some attached pictures. So a little while ago, I took some Gorilla Glue epoxy, mixed it up. Remember the uprights that were broken on mine? I fixed those. And we'll show you some pictures of that. So the next time we get together and we go to put this in, that'll be fixed and I'll show it to you. Okay? So the next time we see each other, or the next video, I'm going to put this back in. Screw it down. Okay? Okay. Hope this helps. Please hit like and subscribe and all those things. And give me your comments on this. There are a lot of ways that people do this. You can do them in one piece. If you heat the vinyl up and you lay it in there and you get the inside, you get the sink part done and cut it out, and then you go on, you can do it in one piece. I've seen it. I've done it. It's just that this is much easier to do. No one will ever see it. And the more you stretch it, the more you chance that it'll either separate or not be right or something. So the looser you can put it on, the better. It's kind of window tint. Sure, you can go around those curved windows and stuff, but the more you stretch that film, the more that film wants to go back. Same thing here, right? So you want to put it on as easy as you can where it's not going to want to pull up. Right? Thanks, Ranch Hands. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for your time. We'll see you next time.